So, hey, y'all know that I forget which video it's from, but when Jill Scott is in the car and she be like, "That's what I'm talking about." Like she be going, she be like that was dope what she just saw.
Yeah.
That was me last night watching the CM Punk Uso promo. That was me. I need that is the version of the Usos we need, yo. That's the version. Don't get me wrong, the fun Usos, you know what I'm saying? The yeeting, we love that too, you know what I'm saying? My son yeets all the time. If I ever go to um a live event, I want my yeet session, you know what I'm saying? Like I you know what I mean, need that. But that
Pause.
last night,
Say, geez,
I'm
I'm
not
so
pausing yeet. I'm not
like,
pausing yeet
God,
session.
You don't gotta
Y'all
pause
got
yeet. It's
you
the
got
context and how you use it, brother. It's the context
Nah,
and how you
Pat
use it.
Pat Mc
the
Pat
wheels were
McAfee.
turning. I was
Look,
like,
I was just
Pat
like,
McAfee had no, I'm not doing. I pause everything. Pat McAfee has ruined the context of what Yeetin is supposed to be. It's not Lil John Skeet Skeet. It's just Yeet. You know what I'm saying? But that's the version that we need, man. So for all my people who still watch wrestling and what we about to talk about, welcome to episode 71 of Yes We Still Watch Wrestling. Tilly is here, Shaq is here, Steve Dennis here. And man, like I said, bro, that was what I needed. That is like that's what we've been waiting for. Like I ain't gonna say that. Well, let me take that back. I ain't gonna say that's what we've been waiting for. But if they was gonna end the promo like with what the main event with the promo like that, right hand man Jay, Jimmy, Jimmy Jimmy has always been better on the microphone. Pause. Now that I will pause. He's always been
Jay
better on the
low-key be
microphone.
yelling, breathing hard as fuck, like he already always tired.
But I like Angry Jay. I like Angry Jay, man. I like it when he about to snap, when he about to go off, man. 'Cause I feel like that's when he do his best work, like proven. So, but long
When he
story
has
short,
very minimal words.
before I get into my soapbox, man, we're not gonna do Jay like that. Jay can talk too. Jay can
Boy,
talk.
he don't
Jay can
talk like
talk.
Yoda, but he like talking like 3 words. Man, what the
Jay
hell?
can talk too.
Yeet.
Like, no, we not gonna. Jay has cut some dope promos. The only thing is, apparently he cut Shaq out the feed, but
Nah, Shaq said he'll be right back. He said he'll be right back.
but but nah, like he's cut some dope promos in the past. They just the only thing with him is that they all been beside Jimmy. All his best promos have been beside Jimmy. So, but he could talk. But what did you think about? I was listening before you guys. I was listening to the Bust Open podcast. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Bubba. Bully was talking about how like the promo himself, like with the energy, had him begging for them to like attack CM Punk.
Yeah, I
You know
was
what
the
I'm saying?
same way. Well, I
Yeah,
was watching like, yeah, beat his ass. He deserved his ass
he
whooping.
deserve it.
He ain't trying to apologize, and then he's like, he doubling down on a type of apology. And then the
Yes,
thing is like, I really got to whoop your ass because your reasoning is weak as fuck. You like, you
yes.
disrespected my mentor, Cody Rhodes, his daddy, Dusty Rhodes. That ain't your daddy. Why you got
That's
this other
not
man's meat in your mouth like that? I get it. Like,
right.
yo, Roman looked at him as a mentor too, but still, man, he's not my blood. Bruh, nah, we got to run the fair one. But then
Yeah.
my cousins got to step on you too for disrespecting the
Mm-hmm.
bloodline. So I was hoping it was going to be more than that. I like the dichotomy between Jay and Jimmy, with
Mm-hmm.
obviously Jay being the firecracker out the bunch and Jimmy being the more reasonable, trying to talk it out like, yo, you need to, trying to get this man to understand, but Punk don't want to. And again, Punk's character has always been that stubborn asshole, no matter what, good, bad, or indifferent. He's going
Mm-hmm.
to double down. He is not nobody's bitch. He's made that very clear, both
Yeah.
in kayfabe and non-kayfabe. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
again, like I think, like that, to your point, your question, like they both, all 3 parties in that promo executed their parts excellently, both from a character standpoint and what they communicated. And I give CM Punk even a bigger hat tip because I think the reasoning was such dog shit, but he made it, like, as stupid as it was, he made it seem like he gave a fuck,
Right.
like, and why he wasn't going to give like a legit apology.
Yeah, so you
Like,
so
let that's Cody's burden, man. You can't take that meat for Cody, bro. What you doing out
you're
here, man?
right,
Let Cody handle that. You know
man.
what I mean?
So you telling me that we
And Cody
friends,
has handled it. He took the
right?
title from him.
He took the title from him. So
Like, what you
you
doing?
acknowledge that we friends. You know what you said impacts my family, right? So first of all, you twist this whole situation into a situation with Roman sending people out to do the work, dirty work. No, that's my uncle that you're talking about. Like that's not Roman's just Roman's family. Like that's my family too. Like we had a relationship with him. So you know that offended me. I'm telling you, like, this ain't got nothing to do with this. You acknowledge that we friends. You dap me up and say I'm sorry, only for you to double back on where you originally stand and give me a pump fake apology in front of everybody. Oh yeah, you got to run the fade, dog. Like that man. It was the most stubborn thing ever. But like it's crazy because like from a psychology perspective, if I'm Roman, I'm like, look, like you talk about you're in my head. Like I got you
Hey, we
exactly
smoking
where
on
I want
CM
you.
Punk pack, boy. We smoking on that Punk
Yeah, I
pack.
got you exactly where I want you because you can't function. You can't even apologize for being wrong without like pointing out my stuff that's happened years ago. But you know what would be dope though? It would be so dope if next week on Raw, Roman actually came out and actually did apologize to the Usos. If that happens, we definitely getting a bloodline reunion.
If Roman does, because I
Yeah.
think that would be a good story for him. But then it makes him look weak. I think from the standpoint he always needs them in his corner to win.
But
You know what I mean?
that's what I would say he would do in kind of like a reverse situation. Like Punk is right about one thing. I never apologize to y'all. I apologize for
Boom.
everything that happened. But look, I want to
I
do
gotta do
this
this on
on
my
my
own.
own. I got
Yeah.
to do this on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming to support the family, but I gotta do this on my own. You know what I'm saying? Them they might even and we never know how this is gonna turn out. They might be like, nah, forget all that. And they might help him win the title either way. You know what I'm saying? Be like, nah, we a family. You know what I'm saying? Out. It's a lot of ways this could be spun, man. It's the best story going on right now. And Roman is crazy because Roman is probably the only person on. He's the only person in WWE that could tell a phenomenal story with minimum appearances. Like it's crazy. It's crazy, dog, how they can do it, but he's doing it, man. So shout out to them for a great promo. I'm with you. I was hoping it would be a little bit more, but I guess they gotta milk this storyline until we get the mania, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's dope, man. So hey man, what you specifically didn't want to happen also happened.
What did I not want to happen?
Was you watching Friday night?
I did watch it, but what did I not want to happen? I'm trying to remember. You got to refresh my memory.
A babyface Cody championship reign for the third time. You know what's crazy? I
I
did
mean,
not know
because
this.
it's not happening until Mania.
But I did not know this, yo. Did y'all know a fun fact that Cody has not been pinned clean since he returned to WWE? Did y'all know that?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
I mean, you don't become the captain for
Yeah, he's
nothing.
top dog. Like he's like on it's like Triple H and Cena type stuff.
He's a chosen
He's
one.
top dog. He's QB1.
Tripp said it. Told him
Yeah.
about Seth's injury. Yeah, I won't let you in because you're in the inner circle. You don't get
Yeah.
there. You don't get there.
Yeah,
That's
that don't
For no
happen often.
reason.
He's QB1.
That's ultimate protection. Every time he's lost, it's been because of something. He's never been pinned clean. Never. Never. I did not know that. I mean, it shouldn't be the case. Seth should have got him in that Hell in a Cell match. I stand on
I
that.
could agree with.
I
I agree
stand on that.
wholeheartedly
I
there.
stand. I stand. So where are we at now that Cody has the belt back? If there was a big news article, apparently like him winning the title got 151
It's like
1,000 dislikes on
dislikes.
YouTube, something like that. It's probably even more right now.
And can I say
Allegedly,
one
bots
thing
were
about that?
involved. Allegedly, bots were
They
Huh.
involved with
don't
that.
give a fuck. It's like you gonna get Cody in the main event
Yeah,
and you gonna like it.
Because we
man.
talked about it. They don't care about the internet reaction. They care about what's happening in them arenas. And in those arenas, they're gonna cheer for Cody this
What the
this
numbers say.
Friday. Yeah, and
What them
what the numbers
t-shirts they'll
said,
say.
Right.
and
The
what
merch
them
they'll
T-shirts
sell.
said, yeah, they don't care about what's happening on the internet. Triple H has said it publicly. The internet is not a real place. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about that. But where are we at with this? Are we on the Justice for Drew train? Was this the right call? Like, where exactly are we at with this? With Cody winning the belt?
It's always justice for Drew. I can say, but at least he got his run, right? Like I said last week, I believe the days of those uber long championship runs, I don't think we're gonna see those anymore. Like, we're not gonna see those.
There's no need.
Yeah, you
There's
hold
no
a
need.
title for
Cody
a year
doesn't
and
need
a
that kind of
half,
record being
you hold a
broken.
title for 2 years, 12 months. I don't think we're gonna see those anymore. And, like, I hear them say, "Well, he's shooting the movie." Cody was shooting the movie too. Roman, then they still got to hold on to the title, but they want QB1 in the top spot at Mania. Well, this first night top spot, because we know what the second night main event's gonna be. But it's just it's part of the game, man. It's part of the game.
Well, I mean,
No pun intended.
for context, I think it only took like Cody Rhodes like 2 to 3 weeks to shoot his part. I think Drew is like whatever movie this is. I think he's playing like a significant role. Where it's going to take like a significant period of time. You know what I'm saying?
Possibility, right?
Yeah, it's not like how the it's a difference between like when The Rock has to shoot a movie, he's playing a
He's
big
gone.
role.
He gone. Yeah.
He's gone. I think from what I've read, Drew is playing like a big part in whatever movie this is, whereas Cody got.
It's a
I
Highlander
mean,
movie, yeah.
The Highlander. Yeah. I was gonna
yeah,
say Vikings, but
it's a
Highlander.
hella
Yeah.
right, right. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not like when Roman was in what was it, Hobbs and Shaw, and he had like maybe like 10-minute part in the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. So in fairness, he might actually need that time
Right.
or whatnot. So I'm glad he got his run.
Yeah, I'm glad he got in a hell of like what more do you
Yeah,
want out of champion? What more you want out of the heel? He was involved
yeah.
in everything. Like so, kudos to Coach. I mean to Drew. So, but who knows
You
what
said you
happens when
was right.
who knows what happens.
You was right. They're not doing a multi-man match. They're gonna do Jacob versus Drew. It's still a high profile match.
Right.
He's gonna get to put Jacob over. You know what I'm saying? And then go do his movie and do his thing, man. So at least he got that. You know what I mean? Now, if you take away the context of him having to shoot this movie, then I would say justice for Drew. Drew didn't necessarily have to walk into Mania as champ. But I think if you're gonna give him that run, then you would need to put him in the main event scene somehow, some way in a
Agree.
multi-man match or whatever. But because of the movie situation, that's where I'm like, nah, I'm glad they didn't have to give him this run. They could have kept the belt on Cody the whole time, and like you said, we would have had to been fine with it, but they didn't. They shook things up a little bit, so we gotta at least give him credit when it's due. You know what I mean? Willie, where you at with it, bro?
I think I'm fine with them doing the one-on-one match with Cody and Randy. I like the Drew Jacob setup app for them. And like you said, Jacob gets put over. I like what they're
Mhm.
doing. I'm just curious how they're gonna execute Cody and Randy and the feud
That's
because
boy. Who's turning heel?
yeah, I think Cody turns heel. Because they've been teasing Randy too blatantly with Alistair, but then again, the thing with Alistair is that whoever he usually has some involvement with eventually ends up turning heel. So Randy may end up being that person and getting his 15th title,
For
I guess.
Mania, I don't see them turning Cody heel. Like, at least just for Mania. I can see it after Mania, but not going in to Mania. I can't see them turning Cody heel.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I don't see neither one of them turning heel.
So you got face
I
versus face.
think I think I think the story, if anybody turning heel, is Sami Zayn.
Mhm.
I think the way they've been using
Yeah.
Sammy and he about to crash out and stuff like that, like he may very well get involved in this match. I don't think Sammy's gonna have a match at Mania. And if Sammy doesn't have a match at Mania, I 100% have him getting involved in that main event somehow, some way. And yeah, I think Sammy's gonna be the one to crash out. I don't think neither one of them because Randy to me anyway is a tweener. I don't think I mean, yes, he's a baby face, but he also can play that tweener role while getting cheered every week.
Mhm.
But who knows? Cody might. But I don't foresee it. I really don't. I don't see a Cody heel turn. But like I was saying last week, if Randy wins, which I think that's what should happen anyway, if Randy wins, I think we might see a Cody heel turn later on. I don't think we're gonna see one that night. I don't think we're gonna see one tonight. But who knows? I mean, they might pull a shocker like they did last year for Mania. So who knows? Who knows with that? Speaking of shockers, like I think I said last week that if Finn Balor was to lead the Judgment Day, that JD was gonna pick Dom's side.
You said
That's
that.
exactly what happened last night. So for those of you who didn't see, Finn has officially been kicked out of the Judgment Day. He got the ceremonial beatdown
That's
that
moves.
everybody did. He got the ceremonial beatdown. Y'all. I mean, we all saw Dom was gonna stay here. We knew that. We knew Finn. They had been setting up Finn turning babyface for a while. I did say last week that I felt like it should have been for the belt. I admit I was wrong because I feel like without it being for the belt, you got the extra storyline there of Dom being fed up with Finn because he feel like Finn cost him the belt. So that did add to the story. But how do y'all feel about JD siding with Dom? Y'all agree with him staying in Judgment Day
Yeah,
or
because I believe it's gonna lead to a tag match with Priest and Finn versus the Judgment Day. So get
what
another.
at Mania?
Now I don't know about at Mania, but eventually, I don't know about at Mania, but eventually, just get another storyline out of it. Priest coming back to help Finn. Both kicked out of the Judgment Day. Judgment Day got 2 members, and then Priest
You think
versus
Priest gonna help Finn?
they could always find a way to do it. This is writing, and again, the wrestling doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah,
Priest
that is very
commented on the
true.
post. It was like
How's it feel? Yeah.
yeah, he was like, how does it feel?
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Priest, I'm sorry, brother. And then boom, sorry, I was wrong, and then boom, yeah.
I think the future for Finn is going to be him dethroning Dom for the AAA title. Remember, Finn is fluent in Spanish. Don't
Right,
be
yeah, I
so
wanted
Finn
to
is
say
very
that. I
fluent in
wanted to say
Spanish.
that too for the AAA belt. Take the AAA belt from
And then him going to do a bunch of stuff in AAA, I think is where Finn ends up when this is all said and done, is what I'm thinking. Because as much as, you had your quick title run against Punk, I don't know where he goes from here after the Dom stuff, that's the thing. So I think with him beating Dom for the AAA title, whether that's at AAA Mania or whatever, I think that's
Mhm.
where it ends up leading him.
So you want
That's
them to
very
lead him
interesting.
into AAA Mania? I can see that.
Yeah, because again, they still need to promote AAA and get some more
Mhm.
buy-in on the state side and continue to make it big. So again, I don't see what other way you do that
But with
with,
that makes sense to me.
I mean,
That's
Dom,
very
El Grande. I mean, you need some other people from the east side to start to come over there. And what better way? The same way they did with NXT when some of the main roster people started to come down a little bit more frequently,
yeah.
be more consistent.
Yeah. Um, that's very interesting. Anything about that. I do it. I mean, I pretty much had JD falling like because JD is better as a heel. Like he's not in a position to be a face right now. The
Right.
fans they hate to say it, but the fans wouldn't care about him as a baby face right now. Like he
Well, at
doesn't.
least not until once the feud was over, there might be curtains.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? As of right now, like he's way better served as a heel. It's gonna be interesting. I think Finn and Dom's match is going to be the most, from a prediction standpoint, just a story, not necessarily from a storyline perspective. We know what the storyline is going to be, but from a prediction standpoint, I think it's probably going to be the most interesting match in Mania because the rest of them we can kind of predict for the most part what might happen. It's gonna be very interesting to see who actually wins this match. I don't has Finn Balor ever won a match at Mania? I don't think he has. I really don't. I can't remember a Finn Balor win at Mania. He lost to Edge. He lost last year in the Fatal 4-Way. He lost the triple threat with Miz and Seth Rollins.
WrestleMania.
He
Yeah, he
lost
has. He's won. He beat Bobby Lashley in 2019.
for real?
Yeah, he won. He won the
That's
IC
it.
title
Just
as a
Bobby
demon.
Lashley. Everything else he lost.
Yeah, as a demon, while he has achieved
Yeah, he just beat
victory.
Bobby
He
Lashley
did. That was WrestleMania 35, wasn't it?
for the IC title.
That's when you right. That's when Bobby Lashley came out there with them color contacts. And and Finn surprised everybody by coming out as a demon. It was a low key a squash match. I
He
forgot
won
all
in
about that.
two. at
I
Mania.
forgot all about that. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see, and vice versa. I can't. Well, Dom lost to Ray. Dom did lose to Ray, and Dom won last year. So I think Dom's like 1-1 at Mania. I can't remember if he had a
Nah,
match.
he might be.
He won in 4
He
because
had a tag
he
match.
won in
Yeah,
4.
him and Ray had a tag match. Let's see.
He okay. Did they win that?
They lost.
So
Did they?
Dom might be 1-2, 1-3 at Mania.
Let's see.
It's gonna be interesting to see who they put who they have winning this match. It's gonna be very interesting to see. But if Willie, if you're right, then they gotta have Finn win this match because you gotta settle that match with for the belt. Unless they do it for the belt at Mania, who knows, man? This gonna be very interesting, man. Very interesting to see what they
Oh no,
do.
Dom's only his only victory at Mania was the Fatal 4-Way to win the title.
What was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and it's gonna be interesting to see if Finn brings out the demon character. Remember at one point, the demon character came out for every PLE, you know what I'm saying, that NXT has. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how they do this, man.
Bring
It's
the
gonna be should be
demon
very
back.
dope. Did y'all see the reports that WrestleMania they're scheduling word on the block right now is that they're anticipating it be 7 matches each night for WrestleMania. Here's the other thing. This is what caught me by surprise. I said it should be at least 6 matches. 6 to 7 is good. 6 to 7 quality matches for the prices that y'all charging. Should be 6 to 7 quality matches, right? But they said that there's gonna be at minimum 5 women's matches.
Man, yeah.
5.
Good for them.
I think that's more than if we're not gonna get a main event from the women this year, which I will say this year there's not a storyline deserving of the main event spotlight, right? I think the closest, like when Jade said that Rhea was a second option, that was true. I mean, Bianca was scheduled to face Jade. That would have been a main event storyline that probably won a main event in Mania. But this year you don't have a main event storyline, so I get it. But if you're not gonna have the women in the main event, give them more opportunity. So they're talking
Yeah,
about Kyrie versus Oscar being at Mania.
love it.
They talking about Becky versus AJ 2
Love
being
it.
at Mania. You got the 2 women's matches, that's 4.
Love it.
And then originally it was reported that it was supposed to be a triple threat match for the US title. Julia versus Tiffany Stratton versus Jordan Grace, but Jordan Grace got hurt.
Jordan gets hurt, right?
Yeah, so I don't know what they plan on
They
doing
better
with
put
that.
Lash on Mania.
Well, I don't. In all fairness, I don't think the women's tag team champs is gonna make Mania. I
Lash
really don't.
needs to be on Mania.
Nah, they do. I think if they're gonna do these kind of matches,
Mhm.
but the thing is, who do you pit them up against? You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
I
As
think.
long as
I
Lash
think.
is on Mania.
And you're not, I don't think, do you pit them on the first hour
What
of
don't-
the
of
free
the
show?
shows? Yeah, the free
I don't.
show.
Get a
Like,
work
pit them
away
on a
for
free
free.
show. Yeah.
I don't see them making the card, fellas. I would love to see it, but I don't see it happen because you gotta remember, like Mania is not only just it's not just Mania in Vegas. Like they
Nah,
gotta sell
wait.
tickets for Friday Night
They are gonna
SmackDown.
make it because aren't they feuding with Charlotte and Alexa now?
Yeah, because Charlotte and Alexa won the. Oh yeah, I guess you can't. They're not gonna leave Charlotte off of Mania.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
I
right.
was thinking about that.
You're
If
right.
Charlotte ain't gonna have a one-on-one match, oh yeah, she definitely gonna have something going on there.
She gonna have something going on. Yeah, you can't leave. They're not gonna leave Charlotte completely off the card. Okay, all right. But okay. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do for that Friday night on SmackDown then, because you guys sell tickets for that
That
too.
part is true, yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do Friday night on SmackDown. The Raw after
That
Mania,
sells itself. That sells
that
itself.
sells itself. That sells itself. It's that Friday night SmackDown the night before in Vegas that they gotta sell tickets
That's a
for.
lot of wrestling.
It's probably gonna be we know the
Man,
SmackDown.
no. There should
I agree with
Well,
that
you're correct,
100%.
actually. Yeah, you're my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, pardon self.
Raw, Raw must have heard us though, because Raw did have a little bit more matches
The
Monday. So I
gauntlet
give them
joint.
this.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
was one of the best episodes
No,
of Monday
well,
Night
when
Raw
I
in
say that, Willie,
a
I'm
couple
talking about
months.
like everything that happens that weekend. Like all the indies go to Vegas, like or around Vegas, like they do their indie shows. Like Ring of Honor's probably gonna do a show out there. It just happens. Like a lot of indie shows go out there and do put on shows that weekend, and people flock to them.
NXT stand and
NXT,
deliver.
yeah, like it's
But even with that being said, I still agree with Willie.
Oh yeah, WWE, there are a lot of wrestling WWE.
Yeah,
That's a lot of promos. W.
for what they charge, and we did, yeah, pay us in
Hey
full with a
man, the
lot
price
of
to
the
the brick
wrestling.
going up, baby. Sometimes you got to step on the brick, man.
Yeah, so I mean, um, I do got I do got one thing I wanted to ask y'all before we get to the next topic. There's a one person I'm a name somebody or people or two. We're gonna call this, since we in March Madness spirit, we're gonna call this on the bubble. There's a few names that's on the bubble for possibly not making the card, and I want to see if y'all think they're gonna make the card or not. I'm gonna just give y'all one name today, okay? LA Knight. Does LA Knight make the WrestleMania card?
Like, LA Knight gonna be the host of WrestleMania.
Hey, if he hosts WrestleMania, I would be like, dang, hey, does he make the card?
Can't botch up. Can't botch up.
He might end up in the tag match with the Usos.
Yeah, because he came out and helped the Usos. Yeah.
I, they talking about it being Logan and Austin Theory versus the Usos for the belt, and they saying if Braun's not cleared in time, then Division could win the titles, but if Braun is cleared in time, then Usos retain. So we just gotta say, I know they waiting to see if Braun's gonna be cleared for Mania to fight to go against Seth. I pray he is.
Yeah.
I pray he is. You know what I'm saying? Cause that should be a good one, and that sets up that next storyline for sure. So
Definitely does.
that's an interesting name. I think he makes it somehow, some way. I just don't know how. I just don't know how. It's hard to justify leaving him off the card, as popular as he is, but in what fashion though? Like, who does he have a match with or whatever? It sucks that Bronson Reed is not healthy too. All that's crazy. Yeah, so last two things I wanted to get to. Uh, let's just shift gears to AEW real quick. Not necessarily about anything that's happened on programming, but a viral clip went out about MVP, and MVP got his own podcast. Forgive me, MVP, I forgot the name of your podcast, but um he got a clip going out about wrestler salary. I don't know if y'all seen the clip,
Haven't seen it yet.
but
Mm-mm.
pretty much in layman terms, just a paraphrase. In the clip, he's talking about how wrestler salaries used to be and how wrestlers won't used to getting paid a lot, right? So you had a lot of wrestlers who were not making millions of dollars a year and stuff like that. He said today, his point was today wrestlers should be thanking Tony Khan for the amount of money that they're making, because he said that you have wrestlers that was getting used to getting paid a certain amount, and then all of a sudden you bring in the competition and Tony Khan is pulling out the check and he's like, all right, they're
Mhm.
not willing to pay you, cool, I'll
Hey,
pay you this,
right.
I pay you that, I pay you that. So now, in order to keep certain wrestlers, now you have to pay them more than what
Uh-huh.
you normally would pay.
Mhm.
So now you have mid carders who's making those $1 million contracts or whatever, simply because WWE can't afford to lose them to Tony Khan, because Tony Khan is going to pay them the money.
Right.
And then also, what I mean? Well, there's another layer
They
to it,
had
but
that
that's
WWE had that issue when that started having all the big releases. Braun Strowman and all them guys, a bunch of people started getting released because they were getting overpaid.
they was getting overpaid. They was getting overpaid. Um, I mean, I know what you guys was just gonna say, but for the audience that's listening to us perspective, like, does MVP have a point? Like, does Tony Khan get the credit for what the wrestler salaries are right now? Not just the top guys, but like I said, mid-level card and stuff like that. Because, for example, right? Yeah, if for anybody that thinks Zack Ryder ain't get a good contract, you might be smoking dope.
You out your
Like,
mind,
they
nigga.
Mhm.
they had to pay
He left
Zack
the he
Ryder.
left
They
the
had
Indies
to.
to come there. You out your mind, yeah.
They had to pay him because Tony Khan would have paid him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so what y'all think about what MVP said?
MVP is right. Yeah, and it's not just about the money, because the money is one thing, right? But it's also the
Mhm.
freedom you have as a AEW wrestler, right?
Mm,
Never in my life would Vince give you like, you go over, you can make your own t-shirts. I don't care. Like, make your own t-shirts and put them on WrestleShop.com. Like, at one point, remember Vince was saying that, yeah, we want a cut of your YouTube and Twitch pages to all the
yeah,
wrestlers. Like, what? I
Yeah,
built this by myself, and you telling me that you want a cut of what I built? So yeah, he
yeah,
right. No, sometimes you need competition. So one guy know they got to step their game up. That's definitely correct. The one only one show in town, you really could do what you want. You could set your own price, and it's either you take it or leave it, and go to the indies and starve. So Tony coming in
yeah,
definitely helped out all the wrestlers.
yeah, for sure. Where you at with it, Willie?
I mean, obviously, even from when AEW started and you had the pseudo great migration, if you want to call it that, they had the bidding wars where WWE was just signing and re-signing everyone they could to stop them from
Yeah,
going over to AEW. You know what I mean? And then you
Mhm.
had the reset from that, that resulted in WWE just releasing a bunch of people. And
Yeah,
now AEW, as they were one trying to sign WWE talent, keep their own, your MJFs and your Swerve, it just comes with the territory. And again, for AEW, as they build their stars, they're going to have to pay them.
yeah,
So it only makes sense that, because, and I remember that was the whole thing. They were complaining about Swerve's contract because I don't want to say who, but a
mhm,
certain group viewed that as him not being worth that much. However, if you are to be one of the top 2 to 3 stars in a promotion, you should be paid the same way that your WWE counterparts are relative to what you have financially available. So
right.
I have no issue with it. I support it as it
yeah.
should
I
be.
support anybody making money. Yeah, yeah. I'm never no issue about it at all.
Okay. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So, dang, I lost my train. There was one more thing I wanted to, bring to you guys' attention. One more under bubble name. The other one, Bailey. Does Bailey make the card?
Yeah. Didn't she just win the challenge last night?
That
Yeah,
match
but
Monday
that's
night?
on Raw. Yeah,
That's
that's on
gonna be
Raw.
on Raw.
Mhm.
Her and Lyra fight.
They can't push that program to Mania.
I think it ends up at Mania. They'll
Yeah.
have a one-on-one
Yeah,
at
but I said they
Mania.
could push that to Mania, so I'll say yes.
Yeah.
Imma say no, unfortunately. I don't think Bailey makes the card. I hate to say that. I hope I'm wrong. I
Mhm.
really do. I love Bailey, man. I think simply because Bailey's on her way out the door.
Really think so?
Yeah, I don't think Bailey's staying. Nah, I don't think Bailey's staying, man. I think Bailey, if I'm
Bailey
looking at it from
versus
Bill,
Mercedes Monet, all out. Book it. Book it.
I think AEW can use, and I hate saying this, I really do. 'Cause I think some people should be lifers with a certain company. It's kind of like with sports.
No,
Like
don't say it. Don't say it. Don't you say it. Don't you fucking say it. Don't say it.
I wasn't
Don't
gonna
say
say
it,
it to you.
cuz don't say it. Don't say it. Well,
I don't think he should have been a lifer, but certain people like it hurt my heart to see Jerry Rice with the Seattle Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? It hurt my heart to see Brett Favre in the Minnesota Vikings uniform. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people should be lifers, man. And I feel like Bailey is one of those people that she should be a lifer. But if I'm Bailey, I'm like, look at how they're using Charlotte. Look at how they're using Becky. Like they bent over backwards just to put Charlotte over. You know what I'm saying? Look how they using um Becky. You think they wouldn't be using Mercedes Monet, Sasha Banks when she was in WWE? You think she wouldn't be a top star right now? She absolutely would. Yet they barely have a programming for me. Whereas AEW would instantly have something for her. You know what I'm saying? Like instantly.
yeah.
I mean instantly, like kinda like how Edge immediately feuded with Christian, like she's immediately, yeah, so I mean, I think she's on the way out the door and I don't but I here's what I will say, here's why I brought up her name. It would be dope if they played on the storyline last year of Bailey being in WrestleMania and then her getting mysteriously injured by Becky Lynch and getting taken off the card. It would be dope if they played into that storyline and she somehow ends up getting involved in that match between Becky and AJ. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be dope if they played it because you got the story right there. Whether they do it or not, I doubt it. But I doubt it. I don't have no hopes, man. And it's sad what's going on with Bailey, but it is what it is, I guess. I guess so. Yeah. I bet Shaq, you got anything for
Yes,
us tonight?
sir. Yes, sir. To all my people that love and still watch wrestling, welcome to Either or, This or That, where it's the same where I come up with a great wrestling game, wrestling based scenario or question, and the fellas got an answer off the cuff. No research, no anything. You heard that, Willie? No research. So
Yeah, okay.
tonight we are playing How Many Can You Name? I'm gonna throw the category out there to the fellas, and I will defer and I'll let Willie go first. Willie will give his number, and then Dent will counter that, and then somebody eventually is gonna have to say proving till somebody gets to a number that they feel that they can't get to, and then you tell the other person to prove it. All right. So tonight's category is WrestleMania main events. We will
I'm
start.
cooked.
We will start. No, I didn't ask for the winner or anything. I just it's the match.
You said it's how many can you name?
Yeah, I just said the match. Willie, what is your number? Jesus Christ, this evening.
You're talking about WrestleMania main events. How many can I name?
Yeah,
You know, I'm gonna shoot for the stars. I'm gonna say I can name. I'm gonna say about. You know what? I'm gonna shoot for the stars. I'm gonna go 15.
15. William, do
I'm
you
gonna say
care to
15.
counter or do you just want him to prove it? All right. Right. First, Steven, no mess up. So let's go. Come on, it's on you.
So we going Sean versus Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Do I got to name the
Nah,
WrestleManias?
that's extra credit if you want
Okay.
to, but go ahead.
All right, Sean versus Brett. We got Roman versus Cody twice. We got all right, and one last thing. Does night ones count?
They all count in main events.
All right, cool. So we got Punk versus Roman versus Seth. So how many I'm at,
You at
I'm at
4.
right now?
4.
I'm at 4. All right, we got Cena versus Cody.
Uh-huh.
We have Triple H versus Randy.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Undertaker versus Edge.
Mm-hmm.
We have Undertaker versus HBK 2. The second one, not the first one, the second one. Let's see how many we at right now. You look you
Oh, you cooked, brother. No, you good.
cool. We at 8. We got Triple H versus Shawn versus Chris Benoit.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
All right, we got what was the? Oh, we got Cole versus Rock twice.
Mm-hmm. 10, 11.
Okay, we got Brock versus Kurt Angle.
Mm-hmm. 12.
We have Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. 13.
We got Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks.
Mm-hmm. 14.
And we got Roman versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan.
That's 15. Yeah. Good job, sir.
I probably could have got the 20.
I know you can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's
Yeah.
15. We're at William too.
Hey, I won't even want to try. Look, 2. That 15 prove it. You got it.
There's been 2 the past 2
You got it,
years.
gang. Exactly. Real simple. Real simple.
And it's probably something I didn't name. Like I could not think of the main event of WrestleMania 17 to save my life just now. But that matter of fact, that was Rock. I mean, that was Rock versus
That was Rock
Stone
Austin.
Cold.
Rock
Okay.
Austin, excuse me. Yeah.
But what was the main event at 18? Was that Rock and Hogan?
No, that wasn't the main event.
No, it was Jericho and Triple H.
Mhm.
That was 18. Okay. That's the one I couldn't think of. I was like, what was 18? Because I was about to say Rock Hogan. I was like, no, that wasn't the main event.
No, 18 was Triple H, Chris Jericho.
And then 28 was Rock, John Cena.
Yep.
That's the one.
Rock Cena twice.
Yeah. Rock Cena twice. Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah, I could have got the 20, but I stuck with 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have got the 20. That's what's up, man. That was good.
Man, I don't want to waste y'all brother's time, man, with such shenanigans.
Well, I think we would have said
you could have said more than 2.
I
You
know,
probably
I
would have got
know.
the 15.
I could have. I
Well,
definitely could have.
That's why I was like, I don't think he could get the 15. That's why
Willie
I was
said,
like,
I got 2.
I could get the 15.
I got 2
Let's
for you.
see.
Why am I gonna embarrass myself like that, man?
Hey, that's-
But I started being like Coco Beware versus Kofi Kingston was the main event.
We ain't did that game in a while either where you what that joint that was online and you had to type in the answers.
They got one of those. WrestleMania main events. They got one
Oh
of those.
yeah, I would have. Oh,
We got to
why
run
are
in.
you not asleep?
We got to run in.
Come here, man.
We got to run
Why are you
in.
not asleep?
Your mama know you down here, boy.
Nope, because she mad.
Yo.
Love you, man. Good night.
Nah, bring my dog on camera, yeah.
Shaq want to see him real quick. Come here. We're going to make this quick.
Yo, what's up?
Neff, what up? What's up?
What's up? Yeah.
God, what's up, buddy? Go to bed. Take your butt to bed,
Yeah,
gang.
man. It's bedtime.
Matter of fact, you can close the show. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Watching. Yes.
Yes.
We
We
still
still
watch wrestling.
Select
Episode
Yeah.
71.
71.
Yeah.
There we go.
See you later.
See you later.
Peace out, homie.
Yeah.
All right, go to
Clickbait.
mama.
Good excellent.
Clickbait.
So yeah,
That kid gonna get
thank y'all for
assigned.
locking
That
in
kid
with
gonna
us,
get
man.
assigned. Post him again.
Make sure y'all lock in with us. We on new platforms. We on
Yes, we
Apple
are. We making
Podcasts.
moves, people. We
We
making
on
moves.
Amazon
Yeah.
Music. We will be on iHeartRadio soon. But we on Amazon Music. We on Apple Podcasts. We on Spotify. So make sure y'all lock in with us. YouTube,
Please.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We on platforms, man. So lock in with
And
us.
please
Subscribe to the content.
show your love, and we appreciate our engineer, our editor, Mike,
Appreciate it.
Stephen Quincy Dent, and that boy does it all,
You
man.
killing the game.
That boy
You
does
gonna
it
be-
all,
I
man.
appreciate it,
Yeah,
man.
bro. So show
I
your
None of
love,
this goes
man.
without you, brother.
Yeah,
None
so
of this
drop a
goes
follow,
without you.
please, man. Drop a follow, drop a comment. And
Appreciate
thank
it,
Quincy
man.
for all that he's doing for us, man.
Yeah, I gotta drop more content. I appreciate y'all though, man. It's love. But yeah, man, we out, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Be safe. Take it day by day with the stuff going on in this
And,
economy right now. I pray
day by
gas
day.
prices don't go
You
up
know,
even
gas about
more.
to be 4 beans, baby. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
bro.
crazy.
I ain't going
Yeah,
nowhere
man.
but work. Yeah.
They say it might go up to 8 in Cali.
I don't live in Cali.
Yeah.
That's
sound like a
crazy.
them problem.
Well, yeah, love y'all, man. Y'all be
All right.
blessed, man. Enjoy your week.
Peace.
Peace.